Marching to Zion, beautiful, beautiful Zion. We marching upward to Zion, the beautiful city of God. The beautiful city of God. Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for being with us together. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Hi, Wagwan, habari zenu. Are you there? I'm here. Thank you so much for finding time always to come and watch my videos. Welcome, everybody. If it is your first time to be here in Pamela's World, Kenya, here we are peaceful people. Here we pray. Here we love everyone. We just do reaction. No hard feelings here. So welcome. You chose the right place to be. So thank you so much for finding your way here. You are most welcome, everybody. So we are going to Argentina because there we are camping. There we are staying put. We are not moving from that place. Argentina is our home. Reason being, we are buying horses now because our home back home we have two horses, so we are adding another one, and not even one, two, because this is also our home, and we are staying here also, and we'll be going home and staying here as well. So now we've seen Mura Senso. Before we go there, have you subscribed to the channel? Road to 5K. Please give me the likes, donate the likes, as many likes as possible. As I've always come here and ask you humbly, please donate the likes, because likes help the video, the algorithm to push the video. Without likes, I can sit here the whole night, the whole day, the whole afternoon, singing here, but nothing happens. So that is it. Donate the likes, and let's reach a 5K subscribers. So back to our reaction video. Mura Senso have so many promises, and whatever he asks, he's not asking for that person. These are just things which he want to benefit him. This is his way of working hard. No, this is a very hard working person. By what? By asking for people, we want this. But nowadays he knows how to twist it. And we started. Now, we are staying in Argentina. And Mura Senso started by asking people or questions. Should we buy Mr. Luis a car? Mr. Luis liked Fiat. Each time when he was moving, he had to show us Fiat, 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 Fiat. From Fiat now to Falcon. From Falcon now showing us the roads now, the houses, but the way people are selling houses, how people should move into Argentina. You see, if he's now marketing the houses in Argentina, he might get a commission. That is also working hard. You didn't know that, huh? Because now showing the numbers, showing the word. So whoever want to relocate to Argentina, you can contact Mura so that he can also get his commission. Another working hard. So now the cars, the friend also, you saw him crying the other day when he was on his live stream that birthday. He cried because of what? The friend helped him. Now he want to buy him a car. The other day he promised me some tour. And when I buy my car, when you will visit, I will take you to Masai Mara. You won't pay anything. Others is promising them their birthdays. I will buy your land. Others I will come and swim. When I build my swimming pool, because when he's mentioning these things, don't think he's just mentioning them. He's talking about the car. He wants you people to donate for that car. He's talking about the swimming pool. He wants you people to chip in that swimming pool so that his friends can come. Not just he's just talking. If he wanted these people to find the swimming pool, he would just do it by himself. You don't need to come here and say, there are people who just do things and then you just see them after. You just see them. Maybe after doing them, you'll just walk there with GoPro and say, look, this is what I did. I promise I'll do this, and this is what I've just done. Maybe he's talking about next year's birthday. Did you not hear him talking about next year's birthday? He just celebrated. It's just 2 days. 2 days ago. He's talking how the party will be there now, how he will celebrate his next birthday. That is called human beings plans. You never know. So here we are buying another horse. Forcing Mr. Louis, we are going to have a horse. So if Mura, because there are things which are logic. You just look at someone and then you see that this person needs this. You don't need maybe people to tell you as a human being, a grown up. He sees this condition or the situation, or how do you put condition where the home is, Rocio'S parents' home. Is there a place you can put a horse? Because he saw the grass outside. That is not Mr. Louis' plot. That is not Mr. Louis' plot. You cannot tell me you can just have your horse and then you go and just tie it there. Eh? You just tie it there. So that is Mura Senso. We are going to see, because Mura Senso, instead of asking for this car, asking for maybe horses, now he want to buy horses because in Argentina horses are a bit cheap. Now he want to buy a horse for Mr. Lewis because there are so many grass out there. Do you think Mr. Lewis has enough energy to be following horse? What is he going to do with the horse? Even him is saying he has horses. What has he done with horses? Huh? Does he ride those horses? These horses were just bought for Rocio Mom to make Rocio Mom to be there and to give us the maisha. Now we have maisha. Now he want to extend the hand to the father. The father, that is the last thing Mr. Lewis would want or can want in his life, because number one, he doesn't have a place to put it. Huh? Who is going to tend for that horse? He doesn't have a lot of energy. He's an old man. How can he have a horse? For what? Is he going to ride it? No. Why keep something which he has no use with? What for? The only thing he would have thought of, maybe I want to buy Mr. Louis a house, another house. Maybe buy him a plot whereby they can build their own house if there are plots there. Maybe renovate that house or paint the house for them. Change the things which maybe they are in that house for them. But coming with things which does not make sense, for putting so many things in this old man's maybe mind. You know, this old man, since Mura went to Argentina, he has seen something, because he cannot come out here and talk about it because the language barrier. Otherwise, if he was communicating well with people, he would be saying a lot. Remember the other day he was saying he's tired of interview. Maybe next time. Eh? Each time Mr. Lewis, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Lewis. Eh? Now this is the horse. The car promise has not been fulfilled. Now the horse, now promise is here. Good, Mr. Lewis refused that. Even gave Mr. Lewis $100 to go and purchase 2 horses. Huh? Let's have a look at him.
Guys, you won't believe this. It's my first time stepping out since I became a father. And I'm shocked. This place looks so beautiful. Maybe I need to buy a horse for Mr. Luis. And Mr. Luis will be tying it out here. But I'm worried if it's winter time where the horse will sleep. But there's plenty of grass. Oh my God. Let me try to see if I convince Mr. Luis. Look, the trees have grown. It's spring and everything is looking amazing. Let me actually feel this. It has no smell, this tree. We want to work with Mr. Luis.
So now Mura is stepping out since he became a dad. And the first thing he saw is now how the place looks green. And now he want to convince. The word convincing Mr. Louis. You know, if you want to buy someone maybe something, you don't need to convince them. If it is for maybe for their benefit, why would you convince them? Unless maybe you want this thing to be yours and you use them to get this thing, because you are convincing them. This is not something they want. This is just something that they need. That is why Mura has to convince Mr. Lewis, because Mr. Lewis doesn't need this thing. It is the last thing he wants in his life. So Mura has to convince. So this word of I want to convince Mr. Lewis caught my ear or my eye, because why would you convince someone? If you think he needs this thing, you don't need to convince. You just buy because they need them. If they don't need them, then there's no need of convincing. But if it is because you want this thing, then you have to convince, so that your donors can maybe say, oh, we have to do this for Mr. Lewis, because people who support you or people who love you, your supporters also love them. So if you convince Mr. Lewis to accept this, then you will get something, because this is what you are after. Why would you just wake up, come out, and then you just go direct to buying Mr. Lewis or convincing him? Because each day, Mura Senso has drama. And he always calculates his moves very carefully, because when he sleeps, he just thinks tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening, this is what I'm going to do. So he does his calculation very well. So coming out to say I want to convince, that shows he's the one who needs this and he wants donation from this. Because Mura, when can Mura maybe convince you to buy you something with his money? Never. If he cannot buy things for himself, why would he convince you? Eh? Let's hear what he's talking about. This after convincing, will he convince Mr. Lewis? This is what we are going to say now.
Guys, it's my first time stepping out since we had a baby. You know, I've been staying around to see Rocio if she needs anything. Now she's recovering very well. Mr. Luis, saludo a la gente, Mr. Luis.
Hola a toda la gente de Marwa, a todos sus suscriptores, por los que lo conocen.
Mr. Luis says hello to all the followers of Marwa.
Right.
And everyone that knows Mr. Luis,
Right.
He's passing his greetings.
Okay.
Entonces, Mr. Luis,
Sí.
vamos a caminar y compra algo.
Y bueno, vamos.
Hey, Mr. Luis, tú necesitas un caballo. Mira aquí. I'm telling Mr. Luis he needs a horse.
Hay uno que trae un caballo y lo deja ahí.
Oh.
Lo deja mucho tiempo, toda la noche, atado a un árbol.
Oh.
Ahí. Entonces pela todo el caballo.
So Mr. Luis says sometimes there's a guy who brings a horse here. I was telling him he needs a horse. ¿Cuánto cuesta un caballo aquí, Mr. Luis? Yo quiero comprar tú una para comer aquí.
Sí, un caballo.
Sí.
No sé, yo.
First of all, why would he need a horse? Because now he's asking Mr. Lewis, telling Mr. Lewis, you need a horse. Why would he need a horse? Why would he need a horse? What use? For what use? Because he's not a young boy or a young man who is going to ride a horse running with it in molded platter. For what? Because these are things which might even end up Mr. Lewis' life. You buy him a horse today, he starts running with a horse, the training itself, you yourself in your home, you've never trained even the horses you have. You can't even take care of them the way they're supposed to be taken care of. You've not even ridden yours. Now you want to put the old man in on top of a horse, at the back of a horse, to ride a horse in Argentina? Just because you went to Argentina, now you are just imposing things on him. You want to buy him a car. He has 2 cars. You want to add him another, because insurances with the cars, 3 cars. How is he going to manage them? This is someone who is retired, and you want to add him more problems. Now a horse of all the places, of all the things. Okay, you are seeing that green grass there, and you know how horses can eat grass. After that, what if that the grass ends? They finish that grass. Who is going to look for the grass for them? And who is going to buy the grass? Are you going to be there to buy that? And for what purpose? Why would he need it? Why? If it is not you who need these horses, because you've asked for car, you are not seeing money forthcoming. You've done this, you said this, nothing is coming. Now you've resorted now to the horse. You're trying your luck. Working very hard. I can see for sure you are working very hard. This one I agree. This one, Mura Senso, this one I agree. You are really working hard. Let's continue hearing what Mura Senso is telling this old man, convincing him. It's like now someone want to take you to your early grave with a horse. What did this man do to Mura Senso? I think Mr. Luis has always offered love, been laughing with him. He's been calling Mr. Luis all the time. Is this the way he can maybe pay Mr. Luis? Is this the way you pay the people who love you? Because out here, there are different payments. So this is how Mura want to pay Mr. Luis, who has been a very good person to him, the father-in-law, who has been very jovial. Now he wants the horse to kick him. This is what Mura wants. This is what he's looking for. He's from Nyabohanze. I've never heard him asking Mr. Ondari, do you need a horse? Because Mr. Ondari needs a horse more than Mr. Luis. with gardening, moving from this place to that place. If he can have a horse, will make his movement easy. So the horse which you want to buy, Mr. Lewis, make that money, keep that money, go back home and buy Mr. Ondari the horse. He needs that horse more than Mr. Lewis. I never heard you convincing him. Dad, I want you to have a horse. You need a horse. I've never heard you saying that. I've never even heard you saying you need a car. Why do you take these things far? Why don't you start from home? So let's continue hearing him, because now you want to put Mr. Lewis in his early what? This is how you pay people who loves you. Let's continue.
Cualquier que debe vale 10,000 pesos, más.
10,000
10,000, digo.
10,000.
No, más.
10,000 pesos.
No, más.
Oh, ¿cómo? ¿Cuánto más o menos?
Sí, yo calculo que.
So guys, I'm asking him, how much does a horse cost here?
Mínimo, sí.
Yes. Mínimo?
Mínimo 50,000. Mínimo.
Oh, si yo tengo
50,000
si
pesos.
yo tengo 50,000,
Sí.
si yo tengo 100,000, yo,
Sí, te
yo
compro.
en realidad, buena cabello.
Y bueno, claro, caballo alto no lo quito.
Oh my God,
Barato.
muy barato.
Sí, barato.
Oh, Mr. Luis tells me, guys, look at this grass. Look at this grass. Look, guys. A lot of, this is my boots. You can't even see. Look. This is very long grass. Mr. Luis tells me with $500. Not even 50,000 pesos.
Sí, o más. No, más. Yo calculo que más. Pero bueno,
Sí,
no tengo una idea exacta.
50,000 o 100,000.
O 100,000. 50 o 100. Según el
Guys,
edad que tenga el caballo.
50,000 is $50.
Sí.
Wait, 50,000 is $50?
Claro.
50.
$50.
$50.
Sí.
¿Tú compras caballo?
Sí. 50 100 o $100.
¿O $100?
Claro.
¡Wow! En mi país,
Sí.
un caballo
Sí.
es $5,000. ¿Eso es cuánto?
Y
$5,000.
$5,000. Claro.
Aquí es $50.
Claro. Venía a ser el 10% menos.
Guys, you can't believe. 10% o 90% menos.
¿Cuánto?
90%, porque, guys, you know, in my home,
Sí.
a horse, me, I have 2 horses, so I can speak for this. I can speak for this. I can speak for this, or I can speak with very good. Look, a lot of grass. Mira, Mr. Luis. This is grass. Imagine if Mr. Luis has a horse. So in my home, look, crazy grass. Oh, I'm worried if there is a big hole here. Okay.
For sure, Marwa knows how to work hard. That one I agree, 100%. He can go far with his maybe romancing money. He knows how to get money from his subscribers, because now this is something which he had planned. Just brought Mr. Lewis walking around, but he had seen this grass. And this grass, he had planned with this grass. It's like now this grass was just there waiting for Mr. Lewis to buy horse. How many horses are there in Argentina? Why would Marwa think of buying Mr. Lewis a horse just because he has seen grass? Just because he has seen grass, so Mr. Lewis deserves the horse because the grass is just there. And then after that grass is finished, or maybe eaten all, because you know how horses eat grass. And even if maybe this is a way of you maybe asking for donation, why are you putting it on Mr. Lewis' head? You are moving to Argentina. Just say you want to buy my horse. Why, Mr. Lewis? Because number one, you are convincing him. He's not for it. This is the last thing he wants. Mr. Lewis, since we went to Argentina, he has never asked you for anything. All these things you are saying, oh, we have to buy Mr. Louis a car, we have to buy this, we want to do this to Mr. Louis, now we want to open a YouTube channel for him. The things which you are telling Mr. Louis are just opposite, Mr. Louis. Because opening a YouTube channel for him is a disaster. Who is going to train him, and what content is he going to do? You expect him to be moving like you? You are young. There's no way Mr. Louis will be moving around with GoPro unless maybe he'll just be taking maybe videos of the wife and maybe cooking just there in the same house. Hmm? And because you forced him into that, and I know the way you can push, you'll be calling him every now and then. I've not seen the video, I've not seen the video, I've not seen the video. So let this old man alone. Let him live the life he's been living. So now we are on horse now. And now he's forcing things. Knowing exactly this man cannot. He cannot. Even himself, he's saying he's talking about experience. Oh, he has 2 horses. What are those 2 horses doing to him? Has he ever ridden those horses? You only say Malaika mom, Malaika mom, Malaika mom. What have you ever done to Malaika? Have you ever used Malaika in anything? Rio, Papa, Rio, Papa. Those are the names you call your horses. What do you do with them? There were times Mugesi was going out there to borrow, leave alone to borrow grass of 2,000. There was no money to pay. So you want to give Mr. Louis such a hardship by starting, if that grass is hands, no, where is he going to get grass for the horse? And this is not something he wants. This is not something he has never wanted in his life. Look at his compound. Where is he going to keep it? Why don't you maybe talk of things maybe of benefit to Mr. Louis? If you want the help to help this family, help them. Help them, but don't bring things maybe which will just benefit you, because with him, Mara cannot give you something which cannot benefit him. The things which he's talking about are just the things which are going to benefit him. Assume now he bought Mr. Luis a car. If they are going to stay in Argentina, who is going to use that car? Him. Look at the brother back home. Dimongo bought the mother car. Have you ever seen Congrats mom riding that car? It's only the Vijuni. So it's like now the car was bought to the Vijuni. Same to what Mura wants to do. In the name of Louis, people will donate for him and they will buy a car. And who is going to use that car? It's going to be Mura Senso. So this is just a way of maybe activating donation by using his in-laws' name. Oh, he wants this. And he has never said, I want this. This is a very gentleman. Whatever small he has, he is satisfied. He's one person who is not maybe eager or maybe trembling with because of Mara has this and that. He's very composed and he's been living his life with the wife since this man Mura entered their home. They have been having chaos. They have no peace. Even you look at the mother, the Rocio'S mom, the way she's walking in her compound. She's just afraid. She doesn't know. She fears the compound because she doesn't know GoPro is going to come which side. So they have to look right, left, and center for them to even to go outside, because they don't know whether they are going to meet the GoPro on the way. You see? So this man is just there to destroy these people. These people don't have peace. So let's continue hearing this whole thing, because this is now a way of getting donation, because the birthday day we didn't get anything. On the birthday, we didn't get anything, remember? And now this is it. He cried. You remember he cried because the friend helped him. Still, people didn't send things for the friend or for him, because the other day they had given him a lot of gifts, but he doesn't care. All his vlogs are just based on maybe asking for donation. If you want to buy your in-law a house, must you put it on camera? Buy it. Then after buying, then show us, oh, I bought Mr. Louis this. Why don't you do that? Why is it that you have to bring it on camera before buying if you don't want people to help you? And then you say, oh, people hate us, people talk about us, people talk about us. You yourself, in your right mind, you thinking of buying a horse for Mr. Louis, do you think it makes sense? What is he going to do with that horse if someone asks you? For what? At this age? For what? When you went to that home, you are the people who are doing the renovation now. These are people who are living in their last days. I'm not saying people die young, old, newborn, but I'm just saying according to the years which God said, 70 years. Unless maybe God maybe is pleased with you is when you can go. Not me. Those are not my words. Those are Bible words. Those are written in the book of life. They are written there. So you cannot tell someone who is 75 years old, you want to buy him a horse. And there are so many things which he needs in his life. The other day you want to buy him a car. And he already has 2 cars. If it is not for you, it's you who want these things. Let's have a look at what is continue saying.
Semana que viene,
Sí.
nosotros ir buscar caballo para tu Mr. Luis. Tú necesitas caballo en realidad.
Claro,
¿No?
hay que cuidarlo, hay que cuidarlo y tiene que tener un lugar, un tipo, tiene que tener un terreno grande.
Pero mira, aquí terreno todo hasta para allá, Mr. Luis.
Sí,
¿Ah?
sí, acá sí.
Vamos a mirar. Hay caballo allá. Ay, I swear we sing a horse.
Sí.
Vamos a mirar estos caballos. Pero aquí cuidado con la agua. So Mr. Luis guys tells me that a horse here in Argentina, you can get it even for $50. $50 tú puedes comprar caballo.
Sí, yo
50
calculo que, a ver,
o 500.
no, y sí,
50 o 500.
bien,
Vamos a caminar aquí y continuar.
mucho más allá, ¿no? Mucho más allá, ¿no? Porque el barrio es peligroso. El
Oh,
lugar es
very dangerous.
Ya,
Vamos, Mr. Luis.
sí.
So guys,
Ahí corta.
ahí corta allá. Okay, vamos. Guys, I'm shocked that a horse in Argentina could go up to $50. And Mr. Luis tells me if you have $100, for sure you get a big horse. And I'm seeing one horse here and I'm seeing others over there. So we're gonna go and check them out. And Mr. Luis warns me that if we keep going that way, it could be peligroso. Peligroso means dangerous.
Peligroso porque son vijas.
Oh,
Es villa, entonces hay gente.
so it tells me.
Hay gente buena, pero hay gente mala también.
See. So Mr. Luis tells me if we keep going that way, we will go to a ghetto. There is a ghetto that way. So that can be dangerous because most times ghettos everywhere in the world, they have issues. And sometimes you people think like these countries don't have ghettos, they don't have poor people. No, everywhere there is poverty. Everywhere there is homeless people. I swear sometimes I think Africa will live good. Apart from like the big cities. In the villages you can never find a homeless guy. Because there everybody is born and assigned land. Look, there is one horse here, guys.
Yeah, you've advised us always, and you are saying people think out there people don't live in poverty, and I think these were your thoughts. Out here, people knows exactly what is happening out there because number one, when you are asking for donation, you don't think you never maybe put in your mind that these people they work hard for whatever they have. All you need is just wanting. You can never have maybe acquire something if you don't work for it. So the issue of maybe people thinking of maybe abroad people have a lot of money or they don't have these poor people, that was maybe in your mind because in this world, everywhere on earth, you have to work hard to earn what you want to earn. But you, because maybe you think people get money from the trees, that's why you keep on asking. All these things you are talking about, they are not coming from people. These are you. You are talking about yourself because if you know that people are working hard for them to get what they are getting, and you know even abroad it's just the same, or Africa is better, why do you keep on asking for money? Why do you keep on asking for donation, knowing these people you are asking for, they also work hard? It is not something they just go and pluck, and you keep on asking every day. Now is a host time now. This is the period of host this week. This is host week. And next week we are going to have another because the week of the baby is past. Now we are waiting for the unveiling, and then we will go. We'll make a party. You remember? He said this time now we are going to make a party. It can never go without a party because when we do parties, we get donation and we get presents. So each movement, each step we make with our baby, with our maybe request for maybe cars, horses, these are the things which push us to for donation because we need donation. Like now this hosting, you see how he's pushing it. If it is not something which he planned, he cannot be talking about it the whole walk. These people are walking. He's not changing even the topic. He's just with it because he's making content out of it because this is what he had planned. This was his day's vlog. He wants this and he wants that badly. That is why he has to convince Mr. Lewis so that we can get this horse. And this horse, after it is bought, because not only one person is going to send money for a horse, people are going to donate. He knows his people. He knows. So one horse, just a matter of one horse, he can get like 100 horses. So let's have a look at what he's trying to say because he's telling us the other side, as they were walking, there are ghettos and ghettos are, you know what can happen to ghettos, but it is what it is. Let's continue.
Wow, there's a horse here. Sí, acá y ahí otra para allá, pon. Hola, hola. ¿Qué tal? Hola. Wow. Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Hey, guys, I can't believe I was talking about a horse and now we have a horse. Mr. Luis, tu mano arriba para the thumbnail. Cuidado, Mr. Luis. Cuidado. Hola. Hola. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Ese es no pony, ese es caballo.
Sí, es caballo.
No, ese es caballo normal. Cuidado. Ese es no pony.
No es pony,
Ese es caballo. Oh, este es. ¿Qué pasa? Hola. Wow, guys. I'm shocked. I was talking about horses. And all of a sudden, we have a horse here. Vamos, Mr. Luis. Wow. A horse for Mr. Luis. For only $50. $50 yo puedo comprar esta, en realidad.
Y puede ser, según cómo.
Okay.
Según la...
Guys, I am giving Mr. Luis money right now to come with 2 horses. Aquí hay $100.
Uy,
Mr. Luis.
sí, pero con $100 enseguida...
2 caballos.
2 caballos. Venga, vamos.
Ese es tuyo.
No.
Ahora yo solo esperar caballos.
No.
I am telling Mr. Luis, I have already given him $100. Now I am only waiting for caballos.
Bueno, ahora espero, esperamos. Espero a la noche y luego me lo llevo.
Mr. Luis is telling. No, quiero mirar la otra. Mira.
Mr. Luis has been given $100 for caballo. Caballo now. To those who know Spanish, caballo. Caballo is 2 horses or the big horse, caballo. So we are waiting for caballo, and because we've been told all this time since we went to Argentina, Maro has been telling us he can only withdraw $40. How comes he has $100? From where? Because for him to remove that $100, which means he has some cash with him, and yet we are only allowed to withdraw $40. What is all about? What is all this about? Because was it just that because he never wanted to chip in when Rocio was buying materials? But because now maybe buying of materials is coming to an end, now he can afford $100 just like that. and money has been scarce in the banks, maybe giving maybe withdrawal of maybe a foreigner to withdraw cash in the bank was or it has been $40. We can never forget that. And here comes someone who is giving just $100 like this. Shows in that bag, in that purse, there's still a lot of dollars there. So this issue of $40 is not the case. He just never wanted to help. So that is Mura saying so. But because, you see, there's this Kiswahili say pattern, potea pata, gambling. You know, is now he's showing his people, I'm putting $100. My donors, huh? I'm putting $100. What can you put? Because this is Mr. Lewis has to get a house. I have given him $100. So what are you giving out? So this is a way of bringing money in. You put yours first, and then you net others. Like now, when you want to maybe go fishing, you have to put something in the hook, and then you throw it in then you pull it. Now Mura has now put $100, so he's waiting. This is a way of activating donation. So this is Mura. And people who are saying, oh, you are haters, oh, you don't like Mura Senso, you don't love him, you are jealous because you don't have anything, you're just sitting in a corner. Me, I'm sitting here. This is where I'll sit. Because my niche does not allow me to be walking around. I walk around while you think getting those videos from them, watching them all those hours, is that not walking? So my walking is watching their videos and I make mine. And that is my GoPro walking with me. So not all of us, we can just walk with GoPros on the road. So some have to sit. So they walk, we sit. But we just do the same thing. Niches are just the same. So that is Mura saying so. So Mr. Lewis has been given $100 to make sure that you see this $100 so that you can send money, because Mr. Lewis needs this horse. And you cannot just sit there and don't do something. You have to do something. We've shown you about the car. You are not doing something about the car. What do you want? You have to help Mr. Lewis to have this horse. So let's have a look where now Mr. Lewis is returning the money, because why have this money and I don't need a horse. If you want horse, you can just buy. I don't need it. Let it not pass through me. Because I don't know what you will do with your GoPros. Because maybe this will be on record. I might not even get that horse. Now you'll be telling your people, oh, you saw me giving Mr. Luis $100. He didn't bring the horse. So I think he thought it over and said, no. I've seen this man with this GoPro all the time telling people everything. No, you want a horse? Let him go buy his own horse. Don't use my name. Let's have a look at that.
I want to see 2 horses around. Please watch the video from the start, guys, for you to understand the video, because some of you guys always join the video during the premiere.
Esta acá se llaman paja brava.
¿Paja brava?
Sí.
No, esta normal, esta normal.
Esto es yuyo, gramilla le llaman. Yuyo, pasto.
So, this, pero
esta le llaman paja brava.
Paja brava. Sí,
Esta.
cuando yo entiendo, cuando yo fui niño, nosotros aquí y aquí, como llama mi cámara así.
Sí.
Guys, when I was a kid, we used to play with these things, okay, in the village. Como así, Mr. Luis?
Sí.
¿Así?
Sí.
Si hay una persona que pasa aquí, como así, ¿sí?
Claro.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Sí, se cancha y se cae.
Cuando fui un niño, when I was a kid, we used to do that. Let me open it.
Claro.
We used to do that to catch someone. We used to play.
Claro.
It's a very good grass. This grass never dries up. It's a very strong type of grass.
Okay.
You know? So, a lot of grass here. Pasta. Mucho pasta aquí. Por eso, we are buying a horse. Mr. Luis has already received money. All I'm waiting is 2 caballos en la mañana.
2 caballos.
tomorrow, I hope Mr. Luis will actually deliver.
Mira dónde tiran basura la gente bien.
Imagine there's someone came and threw stuff here, and he disappeared. Not good.
So, Mr. Luis, we need you to deliver La Mañana. Tomorrow now, morning, we need those 2 horses. So, and he's already doubting. He doesn't know whether he will deliver because you are giving Mr. Luis a hard task. Huh? If you want a horse, you can just browse, go online, check. The way you've been checking maybe your flights when you are going abroad or when you are traveling. Why can't you just do that? Why give this old man this hard time? Because you might think it's a joke, but since you went to Argentina, you've been putting a lot of pressure on this old man because everything you wake up, you just dump it on Mr. Luis, and you are making him think a lot of things. Should I take it or should I not? This car, when is it coming? This, that. You see, all these thing promises you are promising every now and then. All your subscribers, you are promising them this, and they are the same people you close the doors to. So I wonder, all these promises are for what? All these buying things are for what? And you yourself, you've never bought anything for yourself, and you can never buy anything. And now you are promising people. Promising people with other people's money is becoming too much. And just let's see where Mr. Luis now is refunding money because he's feeling the heat. And I'm happy he did that because what for? What for? Why does he need this one? If he want to maybe give his father-in-law $100, take this one maybe for soda. Give him. Don't give him with condition you must bring me Manyala. Huh? I hope I said something which is not offensive. Manyala. I don't know. No, we are learning Spanish every day. Every day we are learning. Maybe I've talked about, I've mentioned something which is not correct. Forgive me, but these are things we've been hearing. Manyala, what, this, that. Anyway, let's see where now Mr. Luis is refunding, giving back the money. I can't do it. It is too hard for me. It is too hot. I don't need this horse. I still want to live. I have family, I have grandchildren. Even there's one who is just 6 days old. I can't leave this one. Let me take care of my grandson. I don't want these horses. You want horses? Go back to Nyabohanse and go and ride those 2 horses. Let's have a look at that.
Or super hot. That if you are not a big fan of cold weathers or super hot weathers, you may run away. Vamos, Mr. Luis, a probar. ¿No caballo?
No, ¿a dónde saco caballo? ¿Del bolsillo?
Yo piensa es en serio.
No, pero yo te digo jodiendo, porque yo no soy...
Yo pienso,
no puedo,
mañana vamos a buscar
no puedo
caballo.
comprar caballos.
No, puede dormir allá.
No puedo comprar caballos yo porque
¿Por qué?
no tengo, pues no lo venden. Tenemos que ir a un lugar o saber que esa persona vende el caballo.
¿Hay mercado aquí mercado de animales?
Sí.
¿Dónde?
Está
Quiero un día yo contigo ir allá para mirar mercado de animales.
Vale, vaca, oveja, chancho.
Sí, quiero un día. Una feria.
Donde venden todo.
Quiero ir mirar caballos.
Bueno,
en realidad. ¿Cuándo? ¿Mañana?
No, mañana no. Ya está tan rápido.
I love that dog. I think I'll buy one. This is mi perro de mis sueños.
Yeah.
This is my dream dog. That one over there. It's called Border Collie. They have a lot of energies. You have to take them out to run.
Border Collie.
Border Collie.
Sí.
Yo quiero comprar 2 para mí.
¿Eso?
Sí. I don't know if it's possible, but I know people travel with dogs. I'll try to see if we can travel with 2 of them to Kenya. I'll talk to Rocio, and Rocio will say, these are my dogs. I love them. I want to go with them to Kenya.
Eso no lo podéis llevar. Sí, se puede.
¿Puedo llevar?
Sí.
Border Collie.
Lo tenés que llevar en...
Sí, un barco.
En un
containador.
Una casita o algo de eso.
So guys, I've convinced Mr. Luis he will take me to animal markets area where they sell animals, so I can see actually even how much a horse is being sold. Como ahora nosotros hablar como un día pronto vamos mirar el mercado de los animales.
Claro.
Si posible, nosotros podemos comprar 2 caballos. Sí es posible. No es posible, pero sí es posible.
Lo que pasa, que vos acá, para tener un animal, un caballo, un perro, un gatito que es chiquito, lo podés tener acá adentro. Pero, por ejemplo, un caballo, una vaca o un chancho, tenés que tener un lugar.
Sí,
un lugar libre para
siempre, sí. Yo pienso como la otra caballo de nuestra.
Aquellos sí, porque tienen lugar ellos. Lo dejan afuera atado, así, ¿viste cómo estaba ese?
Sí.
Que estaba atado, ¿entendés? Pero hay que tener, ¿cómo es? Mucho tiempo para dedicarle, para cuidarlo.
Ok, Mr. Luis.
Y llevarlo.
Ok, solo vamos a mirar.
Sí, claro.
Ahora.
Sí.
So I understand Mr. Luis says for us to have a horse here. And guys, it's not like I'm pushing, but I love animals and there's a lot of grass here. Esta pasta, siempre hay todos los años.
So Mura is saying he's not pushing. What are you doing? Just because you love animals, so you can buy anywhere you go, you buy those animals. The ones which you have back at home, you cannot take care of them as you're supposed to. So now you are going to Argentina, now you want to start buying some animal. You are buying even the the dogs. What are you not going to buy? Because anything Mura sees, he wants. Kiswahili say mtu wa tamaa. He's someone who cannot see something. He wants this, he wants that, he wants that, he wants that. Because he thinks all those things were just put there for him. And he cannot buy for himself. He has to ask for help. Because if he wanted to buy for himself, we would not be seeing him, maybe talking about them. You just buy. Their homes, you just go there and you just find things already there. They don't even tell you when they bought those things, but you just find them there. So that is what we want to see in you. Sometimes be buying things. Then when you come maybe with your GoPro, just show things which you just bought. But you posing now and trying to tell people each and everything you want to buy. And when you find something which has been bought, you have to ask, what is the price in front of the camera? No, there are things which sometimes you need to do off camera. So I'm happy Mr. Luis returned the money. And now Mura Senso is planning to go and see where the animals are being sold. Mr. Luis is going to take him there. And I think from there, we are going to have another vlog. He's going to bring another vlog now, the real one. Leave alone this one, the real one with prices now. He'll bring you the real one with prices and the colors so that you will choose for him what he wants. That is how he does his thing. So that is Mura Senso for you. He really puts Mr. Luis, and this is his way of working hard. You think working hard, you have to maybe run. You just use your mouth and then you work hard. That is it. Even here, I'm really, really working very hard. For me to watch those videos and then I sit and maybe make it look like it is what it is. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for always believing in me. Thank you so much for loving me this much. I love you too. Thank you so much for the subscription, for the maybe for the likes, for sharing my videos. May you not lack anything. See you again in my next video. Bye bye. Thank you.